Hi everyone, welcome to the Enlightening Nest channel. This is your channel where we learn about parenting, child development, growth and development, mental wellness, mental issues, and real life experiences. Today, we are discussing about life skills that parents need to teach their children before it is too late. Have you ever wondered why most people are successful than the others? And maybe you are brought up in the same environment, same background, same status, but they are far much ahead of you. This is because of life skills. Parents, life to become successful in life does not always require academics. Life skills helps a person to live a life full of challenges, but you are able to maneuver. So, without taking too long, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment your experiences. Let us go directly to the life skills which children are supposed to be taught. Number one is communication. Communication is the passage of information from one person to the other, and then you get feedback. Always make sure feedback you get it after communication has been made. Communication is of three types. It can be written, verbal, through the word of mouth, or non-verbal. Non-verbal is about expressions, facial expressions. So, let your child know how to communicate in those three ways. Expressing his feelings, let him know or her know how to express himself. Verbally, let him know, because sometimes the child might be in an environment where maybe he is not well. How will you know if the child does not know how to communicate? That is communication. The other one is emotional regulation. It is always good to teach your child how to control his feelings. Let him express himself where necessary. If the expression is too exaggerated, let the child know this is not the way how we are supposed to express ourselves. This one helps the child to have self-control. Even as he grows up, he will be able to regulate himself and manage himself better because he was taught when he was young. The other one is about focus, is about empathy and perspective taking. Let the child not to think too much about himself. If your child is a self-centered child, he will not be minding about other people's life. Lack of empathy. Because he knows life, or the child knows life is all about him or her. This one, you are not helping your child, because after all, he will finish the education and he will be living with other people. How will he be living with them? Interaction. How will be he making interactions? So, empathy. The other thing about perspective. Let the child know how to view things in different ways. Yes, today you might be demanding a bread and I'm not able to make the bread or buy the bread. Can we use another thing? Can we buy maybe donuts instead? Can we cook food we eat for breakfast because we are unable to bake? Maybe we did not have flour, or maybe some ingredients were not there, or the gas was out of stock. Let the child know how to view things in different perspectives. The other one is about problem solving. Your child, you have to teach your child problem solving skills, because after all, even the life that we are living right now, we know things are not always smooth. So how do we handle challenges? The child should be taught how to handle challenges and cope and make rational decisions. The other one is about creativity and critical thinking. Yes, let help your child to always think outside the box. Give him challenging questions, challenging tasks, but which are age appropriate, to help your child to think and see things in a different ways. So that is about creativity and critical thinking. This one will help your child to become innovative in life, because the world that we are living in needs a person who is thinking ahead. Even in job markets, you need to think ahead in order to get that job or to fit in that maybe production company. So then self-care and healthy habits. Let the child know how to groom, to wear clean clothes, to bath, use the toilet. All these healthy habits. Let the child know after you use the toilet, you need to flush. After eating, you need to return the utensils to the sink. This self-care, manage yourself, how to manage, put the things in order, everything where it was supposed to be put. Do not do everything for your child. Though these life skills, they are very important and they help a child to live a better life ahead. Then another skill that we are supposed to teach our children is time management. Let the child know how to follow routines, have schedules. When we wake up in the morning, we take our tea, we wash our face, we brush our teeth, we take our breakfast, then we go to school if it is time to school. Let the child know how to follow activities, different activities, time for everything. This one will help your child not to be confused in life, because now he'll not be rushing to activities that he could be doing when the time is out. The other one is conflict resolution. This one help the child to stand, because sometimes maybe in school they may be having disagreements. Let your child know how to solve conflicts or to resolve the conflicts, how to react and how not to react. Know the consequences of reacting. If you become aggressive, you can hit another child and maybe it can become a case. This is why, tell your child, this is why there are so many people in the prison, because they were not taught how to regulate emotions and solve conflicts. Too much anger, it will lead to a lot of trouble. You will react in a different way and will have different consequences. Then the other point is about money management. Let the child, because the world we are living, we are not in those ancient times when we were using barter trade, exchanging goods for goods. It is money for goods. Let the child know how to manage money at a very early age. Train your child, when you get this amount of money, you are not supposed to go buy everything. That was not planned. We are supposed to keep this money to use for tomorrow or for other things. Money management is very important. Train our children to save. Let them save. And when you save, make sure as a parent or a guardian, you use this money in a productive way which will help your child. Make sure if it is buying something, you buy something that he will be seeing. This is the money you saved. This is how he used that money. Money management is very important. Then gratitude and kindness. Yes, let train your child to have gratitude, to be grateful, to say thank you for anything that comes on the way and maybe he was not expecting. Let him or her know how to be kind. Yes, be kind to others. Learn how to share, compassion. All these skills, they are very important. And imagine if all of us, we were trained life skills at our age, we could be having a very, very, very world or better world to live in. Parents, do you believe the problems that we are facing right now in this modern world can be as a result of us not being taught life skills? If it is true, can we be vigilant? Can we be ready to teach our children life skills so that they can become successful people or adults? That's a question. I don't know your thoughts. Can we share our experiences? Can we share on the comment section? And don't forget to like, share, and comment. Thank you for watching.